Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, my kids? I hope that you're fine. Today we're going, as you can see, we're going to have a spelling lesson with grade 5. For that, please take your books, page 389, 389, and we're going to start. For that, let me put it in a full screen, my PowerPoint. Of course, we have seen the prefixes and we have explained the prefixes, some of the prefixes, and today our lesson is the suffixes, and we're going to see the suffixes us, for example, just like famous, and chin or jin. For example, we have today the word tension, S-I-O-N, we pronounce it chin, or we have invasion, S-I-O-N, we pronounce it jin, both of them. Then we have yon by the end. A lot of words ends in the suffix I-O-N. Then the last one is Asian. Let's move on. So we're going to talk about the suffixes as we have talked about the prefixes, and we have explained both. A suffix is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a word. So the prefix is added to the beginning of the word, and the suffix is added to the end of the word. To alter its meaning, to change its meaning, or to ensure it fits grammatically into a sentence. Maybe it has to change grammatically to fit in to the sentence. Suffixes added to the back of words, as we have said, contrast with contradiction with prefixes added to the front. Suffixes and prefixes are known as affixes. So we have suffixes at the end, prefixes at the beginning, and we call them all affixes. The suffixes we're going to see today are us, famous, jin or shin, invasion, here it comes as a jin, I-O-N, yon, invention, for example, and Asian, here just like imagination. It's an easy lesson, but you have to understand the meaning of the words that we're going to study right now. Various, many, different. Various pencils or various pens means different. And it has to be many of them. Tension. The tension of a wire or rope is the degree to which it's stretched. Okay, it is stretched. The tension between both of them. Invasion, when a large number of people or things came to a place in an annoying and unwanted way. For instance, when we talk about invasion, we can talk about the invasion of Britain to Egypt, for example, or the invasion of France to Tunisia and Algeria and Morocco. Invasion, occupation, to occupy a land. Invention, when you invent something new. And you remember that story when the boys are inventing a hole? Yes, invention. Decision, I have decided to be a hard worker. I have taken my decision. Humorous, funny, or making you laugh. Easy. Creation, and the suffix here is Asian, the act of creating something or the thing that is created. The opposite is destruction, of course. Election, of course, when we want to elect, for example, a president in some country, they elect presidents. So we do an election, a time when people vote, okay, in order to choose someone for a political or official job or position. That's election. Nervous, worried, and anxious. It comes from the word nerve. Nervous, I'm nervous. O-U-S, the suffix. Relaxation, the feeling of being relaxed. Look at that turtle relaxing. Or it's a lizard, it's a lizard. Exhibition, when objects such as paintings are shown to the public. So, for example, a great artist is going to say, I'm going to hold my exhibition in that museum. Or when someone shows a particular skill or quality to the public. But I will go for the definition with when objects such as paintings are shown to the public. Occupation, what is your occupation? A student, what is my occupation? What is my job? It's a teacher. Furious, extremely angry, just like teacher. Sometimes, not always. Explanation, teacher is always explaining thing, and it's the details or reasons that someone gives to make something clear. That's the explanation of this. The explanation of explanation. Conversation, it's a dialogue, a talk between two or more people. A conversation is a dialogue. Attraction, something which makes people want to go to a place. See, it attracts me. Dammam attracts me. It's a beautiful, like, touristic attraction. Repulsion, it's the opposite of attraction. Okay, strong dislike or disapproval. Okay, we have attraction, opposite repulsion. When talking about magnets, for example. Destination, what is your destination? My destination is Mecca. I'm going to do Umrah. So the place where someone is going or where something is being sent or taken. Oh my God, we have finished already. Those are easy words that end with different suffixes. Number 1, write the first word that has the same or almost the same meaning as the underlined word or phrase. I advise you to stop the video here, to go and do it by yourselves, then to come back and do it with the teacher, okay? We will reach our journey's end after 4 days of traveling. We will reach our destination. People who are well known are often stopped by fans on the street. Famous people. Famous. So sometimes it's very hard to make a choice, to make a decision. I had a very long talk on the phone with my cousin Nawaf. Oh, hello, my cousin Nawaf. How are you? You are in Australia. We are having a conversation. Excellent. The 5th graders had a special art show in the museum, for example. No, not in the auditorium. No, in the museum, for example. A special art show. An exhibition. Very good. I felt worried and had butterflies in my stomach, okay? As if I have butterflies in my stomach, worried. I felt very good, nervous. The army ants launched an attack at our picnic. An attack or an invasion on our picnic. They want to take our sandwiches. It takes a lot of creative thoughts to write a story. Creative thoughts. Imagination. What was your excuse for being late? Explain that to me. What was your explanation for being late? Who won that close vote last month? That election, we have said. Voting means election. 3 more seconds to do from 11 to 20. Okay? Stop the video. I'm sure that you have done it by now. Let's do it together. Write the list word that fits each definition. Stretching or strain. That's the easiest word that we have seen at the beginning of our lesson. Tension. A thing that delights. You remember the boy? The baby boy? Yes. Attraction. Okay. Then something that is created. Okay, a thing that delights. It can be attraction or humorous, I think. Something that is created. 13. Creation, of course. 14. Funny and amusing. Oh, humorous is here. Okay. 15. Knowledge and skills learned. What is that? That's education. Very good. Different from one another. 16. Various. Many different, we have said. Okay. Condition of being relaxed. Relaxation. I love that. Something made for the first time. Number 18. Invention. When you invent something. What someone does to earn a living is occupation, of course, a job. Then the last one, full of wild, fierce anger, and we have talked about this, furious. So it's really a pleasure to meet you again and again. I miss you all. I miss Laif, Azuz, Ghassan, Salman, everyone. I hope I didn't forget anyone. Please, please, please. This is the correction. Correct your quiz, and please do your worksheet. Thank you so much. See you next time.